Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Well, tonight, rather. I hope that everyone is having a lovely evening. It's certainly been a while since I have been on my channel, but I plan to change that for more reasons than one. And it's been a while for more reasons than one. But the biggest thing has been honestly figuring out my technology. It's been driving me insane. But I think that I figured out something that can work for me, at least for now. My wonderful husband set me up with a microphone and an app that will allow me to just hit the record button and be done with it. So, um, oh, is that logo going to be in the corner? I'm still working with this app. I've never used it before. It's called, what is it called? That's the logo, but I don't know the name of the app. I don't know. Anyway, oh, Switcher. It's called Switcher. So I just wanted to come in here really quickly because I am really big on sharing what I'm doing in an attempt to one to just share my journey with other people because I personally believe that we can all benefit from being genuine authentic people with one another. I know that a lot of people are like, don't share everything on social media, and I guess you shouldn't share everything, but I don't know. I'm starting to think that people are using that as an excuse to not be authentic, but that's a whole nother topic for another day. Um, so first and foremost, to share my journey with others in hopes that it can help somebody in some kind of way. But on a more selfish note, I'm also doing it. I'm coming in here because this is going to help me to hold myself accountable to what I am about to say. So I have just decided, like, just as I've been playing with this idea back and forth for a while, I've decided that I really want to pursue a plant-based diet, a plant-based way of eating. And um I want to do that. Well, first of all, I attempted to do that before. Well, we went vegan, um, which is different, but in some ways it's different because you can be an unhealthy vegan. And when I took my husband and I through the vegan process a couple of years ago, it was abrupt. It was we were ill prepared. It wasn't good. It was not good. I think we survived that for all of excuse me, for all of like a week and a half, and half of the food we were eating was food that was made to taste like the bad food that you shouldn't eat, but the vegan form. So like the fake fried chicken. So it's still fried. It's still like it was just starting to really defeat the whole purpose. So I always told myself that if I was going to really take a big shift in eating like that again, that I would go into it with a lot more preparation and with the assistance of a professional chef. Um, yes, I am a health coach. I became a health coach for the information, not necessarily to coach other people. But when it comes to figuring out what to eat at the end of the day, well, not at the end of the day, but figuring out what to eat, what to feed my children, what to feed my husband, what to feed me that we all enjoy, that I know how to prepare, managing our house, homeschooling our children, supporting my husband, supporting my husband in the business that we have with the administrative stuff, working on new ideas, like it's a lot. It's overwhelming, and it's been too heavy. So I decided, why not just go back to your idea of finding someone who can really help you. And the reason that now is the time that I'm really going to lock in on it is, well, there's a couple of reasons. So, the three main reasons are, if any of you have checked out my channel, then you may have seen that I included quite a few videos on brain health, on Alzheimer's, which I got to get back to doing that as well. Um, the reason that you see that on my channel is because Alzheimer's has hit my family personally really hard in multiple generations. My mother has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. She's in her late stages. That's another part of the journey that I do. I kind of stopped because it started to get really close to home, but I'm now realizing that that's a part of why I need to talk about it. So I'll do more videos on that. My grandmother was, um, she had Alzheimer's up until she took her last breath. My great aunt, my great grandfather, it's been in our family. And through the years of doing research, I have come to discover, and I believe that what we eat obviously has a great impact on your body, your gut, your brain health. And not to say that you can't support a healthy brain with eating meat, specific meat, certain type of meat, quality meat. But all in all, if you were to focus on a really heavily plant-based diet, that kind of puts you in a better space, if you will, for preventing brain diseases like Alzheimer's, and those who are experiencing cognitive decline. It can have a substantial impact on your brain health in making it better and reversing it. So for me, it's time to stop playing around, if you will, and really lock in on what do I want the foundation in my home to be as it relates to our eating, and knowing that at least in my family that Alzheimer's has showed up. I have not been tested for the gene yet, but at the same time, without even knowing if I have the APOE gene or not, I see it enough in my family to know that I need to do something different with my eating. And it's not to say that my eating is poor, but it can be better. So that's the first reason. The second reason is, a couple of years ago, I was told, I'm not saying that I was diagnosed because I don't want to make that claim, but I was told by a neurologist that I had, was it the neurologist? Or it was the neurologist, that I had fibromyalgia. And I intend to do a lot more research on fibromyalgia. I've started doing some for over the past few months, but I really plan to get deeper into this disease, because there's a lot that's not really understood about it. At the same time, in my opinion, it connects to inflammation, to joint pain, to achiness, all of this stuff. And when I was first told that I had it, I was experiencing minor discomfort in some of the joints in my body, but it kind of subsided. So I forgot about it. And more recently, over the past, I say past 8 months or so, my body has just been speaking to me in a different kind of way. I've been feeling aches and pains in ways that I haven't before. And I'm not one of those people to just chop something up to, you're getting older or anything like that, because I just know of too many people who are much older than me that don't feel like this. And then again, just knowing how our body is and all of that stuff. Um, I believe that my body stands to have a cleansing, a detox, if you will. So while I might do like a brief detox. I mean, I've done juicing detoxes before. I tried a smoothie detox before. Um, so I think I've detoxed like twice, 2 or 3 times in my life. Excuse me. So I'm considering doing another one, but at the same time, I don't want to detox and then just go back to eating however. So I said, well, maybe if I go to really start getting serious about a plant-based diet, then just eating clean will naturally detox me, and I'll learn more along the way. Um, I'm curious to see how my body feels when I can honestly say that I'm not putting sugar in it. Although I don't eat a lot of sugar, my Achilles heel though is ice cream. Lately, it's been ice cream. This new ice cream place opened up near us and it's so good, but it's not good because it's still sugar. Um and Again, I know more recently that I have not been consuming as many vegetables as I should. And really, when I say that, I'm talking more so about variety. Like, I've noticed in my house that we pretty much stick to the same vegetables over and over again. And while we eat cooked vegetables and we eat raw vegetables, so I'm happy about that. I'm like, there's there's only but so much you can get from the same cucumber or the same pepper. You know what I'm saying? So I want to expand. However, I don't necessarily know what we would like. And just true transparency, the times that I have experimented with cooking new things and all that stuff for my kids and my husband, y'all, they've hurt my feelings. Seriously, they have hurt my feelings. Like, and I can't take any more food heartbreak. I will come up with something, work my little butt off to cook it up, only for my 3-year-old son to be like, "Mom, this doesn't taste right," or for my 8-year-old daughter to be like, "Will it hurt your feelings if I don't eat?" Or for my husband to be like, "I'm just gonna have this instead." I can't take it. So I said, why don't I just turn this into something fun? I'm going to oh wait, so let me before I go into that. So the third reason is so I really really want to create a solid foundation for our kids on how to eat healthy, like for real. And I've noticed that with the foods that my kids do eat consistently, aside from like fries or chicken nuggets, which I'm so mad that I've gotten us to that point where like they request that, and I'm just being transparent because at one point in time we weren't doing Chick-fil-A. We don't do McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's, but Chick-fil-A has worked its way back into our life. Um, so outside of like notice that um when they do consume food and complete it, it's usually fruits and vegetables. So there is an interest there on their end to want to eat these things. In fact, we got ice cream today. And my 8-year-old, she thought she wanted okay, we went to Cold Stone. I'm just gonna be honest. Okay? So we went to Cold Stone. I got the two little ones, like a little kid size, chocolate with sprinkles, vanilla with sprinkles, right? And then I got the 8-year-old like it. Now, normally I would get her a kid size, but in the past she's complained about it and wanted the like it. And me being sometimes I'm a little too soft. I gotta work on it. I'm working on it. This is a makeshift hairstyle. Yes, yes. Huh? Okay, hold on. Um, so I gotta work on that. I'm working on everything. I'm working on me, right? So I got her a like it, and probably about midway through, she was like, "Mom, can I save this?" And I was like, "Well, you don't need to save it. Just eat what you want and throw the rest away." And then she was like, "I probably should have just got a smaller one." And she said, "I'm noticing that I really maybe I don't really like sweet stuff like that." And I said, "You know what, Jordan, you're right. I've noticed that with you." And I said, "Me too." Like literally, as soon as I finished, and this is me talking to her. I said, "As soon as I finished eating mine, my head was hurting." And this is true. Like every time I eat ice cream, I feel horrible after. Every single time. That's why I know that sugar is addictive. Every single time, I feel horrible after. So I was just like, you know what? It's really time to just stop playing. Like it's just time. My kids are craving what's good for them. But again, we need more variety, especially with the vegetables. With the fruit, we're pretty solid. Um, but with the vegetables, we need to expand. So, so I was actually scrolling through Instagram and I saw Monique, the comedian. She made this cucumber boat thing with like um uh zucchini and peppers and um some other stuff on it. Some pesto, tomato pesto, whatever. And so I was just like, you know what? Let me just stop. Let's stop and let me figure this out. So I said, let me come on here live and share that I am now in the process of looking for a plant based chef in my area that would be willing to. Um, I'm gonna make it fun. I'm gonna make it fun. So I'm not even gonna have them come here to my house. I'm going to find a little commercial kitchen, and I'm going to get some hours out and let the chef how to make, like 3 meal. Let's start with 3 meals that I can prepare for my family and snacks. And let's just start there. I want to film it. I want him or her to explain everything. We're gonna taste it. Maybe the first go round it'll just be me, and then maybe it's fun because that'll probably be the only way that I'll like really see this thing through is to make it somewhat enjoyable. And I'm gonna just go from there. I'm not gonna just stop cold turkey and just go into plant based mode on my own. I'm going to do it with the support of people who specialize in it. Um, so I'm really just coming in here to share the start of this journey. I'm starting. So if you are on the journey and you have suggestions, if you have recommendations, I am in the this little ponytail thing. Um in the Raleigh Durham area. So if you North Carolina, if you know of chefs in this area who you could recommend, if a chef sees this and you want to do something with me with this, then please let me know. Send me a message. You can leave a comment. You can hit me up on Instagram, on Facebook. I'm at Carrie E. Spencer pretty much everywhere. And let's get this thing going, okay? So I just wanted to come in here really quickly and share the start of this awesome journey. I plan to come back in here and update you guys with where I am with things, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. I'll bring my kids in from time to time to see, what they're how they're responding to this. I totally intend to get them involved with cooking. We had a garden, excuse me, 2 years ago. We missed last year and the year before, like COVID. We kind of got a little uninspired to do our garden, even though that was the best time to be doing a garden. Um, but we are going to be doing our garden again this spring, so I will be documenting that. And I'm just excited. I'm excited to see where this thing leads me to. More importantly, I'm really excited to see how my body responds. And I believe that that will be the biggest indication of me taking the proper steps is if I'll feel different, and I believe that I will. So not on here long tonight. I'm going to be back. I'll come back in here maybe tomorrow or the next day. And yeah. So if you want to follow my journey, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. You can click the bell so that you can be notified when I go live, when I post a new video. And feel free to comment, share the video, share any gems you may have. And I look forward to letting you guys know how I'm making out. All right. So I'm going to finish eating my salad, and my prebiotic seltzer. And I will speak to you guys later. Okay? Have a great one, guys. Bye. Oh, wait. I didn't leave yet. How do I get this off? Okay, here we go. Here we go.